I want to answer an age-old question, probably one that's on a lot of people's minds. Can you successfully microwave bread? I picked this up. It's a Devour brand smokehouse Angus beef sandwich. And in all my experience of microwaving a sandwich, which is lengthy, I've always had pretty soggy bread. It's never come out very good. So we're gonna make this today. It's gonna take a long time with a lot of steps. It says we need a microwave and all right, yeah, that's all we need. We need a microwave. Cool. Basically, we're gonna open the box up and here it is. We have both pieces of bread and a little tray. Yeah, so we don't need the box. Actually, we do. The box has the instructions. We need to read those. All right, remove from plastic wrap. So far, this is attainable. Wow, this is tough. Alrighty. So we have that there. Look at that. That doesn't look pretty bad. I mean, I like Devour. It's better than lean cuisine in my mind. We got this, and then we put it in the microwave for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I like to do 241. We give it a little extra time. Whoa! I know like 3 minutes is a long time, and we have to let it stand in the microwave because apparently it continues to cook. But, you know, it's worth it for a good meal, right? Oh, this is a barbecue sandwich. I'm not big on barbecue. So, yeah, once the minute's up, we'll fold down one side of the crisping sheet to allow the sandwich to crisp for 1 minute. So we'll hang out here for a bit. I don't know if they know, like, if 1 minute's, like, the real time, or just like, hey, don't touch it right away. Let it settle. Let it do its thing. It's still, internally cooking, apparently. Ooh. I wonder if that means it's been a minute. That'd be cool. Wouldn't that be cool? I think it'd be cool. Wow. Alrighty. We have it. So we have our plastic sheet here. I'm just gonna pick this up with my hands. Bend that up. It says let this like hang out for like a minute, so I'm just gonna kind of pinch it together like so. This looks messy too. I didn't know it was barbecue. Man, I'm mad now. I'm not mad. That's okay. You know, I didn't read the instructions. It's not my fault. Or, it's totally my fault. It's not the store's fault. It's not my fault. You ever just say the opposite thing of what you were thinking on accident? That's what I did. So I can already tell the crust on this side is pretty soft. Yeah, this is a soft sandwich. You know what? Maybe there's a hack we can do. Maybe I could toss it in the oven. Just like, we'll just put it for 350. We'll see where that takes us. I'll throw that in there. I assume by the time it's done preheating, we could probably pull it out. In conclusion, I don't want to eat it like it is. It's soggy, it's soft, it's wet. Those are not characteristics I want out of bread. Word to Devour. I'm not sponsored by Devour. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm barely sponsored by myself. But word to Devour. Let's revisit the recipe. It says I should eat it out of this. I'm not doing that. It's not a hot dog. It's not a corn dog or whatever other food is served on a piece of paper. Yeah, I'm eating a frozen meal, but I have like a little bit of standards. Or, easy solution, stick to the pulled pork, macaroni and cheese, and your normal lineup. Don't get into the bread game. I imagine this wasn't cheap to like go on this experiment, and I hope they're either back at the drawing board or they're not going to do it at all. Because frankly, I think it's a lost cause unless they really figure out how to microwave bread and make it crispy. Or maybe just say, hey, if you have some extra time, throw it in the oven. It's kind of hard to tell whether it's done or not, because it already has that kind of crisp to it. Did you guys hear about the Billboard top 10 rock songs of the decade? A lot of people are mad about a lot of people are mad about that, because Imagine Dragons is like the top 3. I think they're on there again, and One Pilots is on there, which is probably the heaviest band on the list. People are upset because they're not like really rock songs, or even for the most part rock bands. Never really classify them as that. Here's my advice. Don't read what Billboard says. Are you looking to get mad at something? Then read Billboard, because they'll make you mad. That's what they've done, clearly. They've upset people for classifying any song that has a driving rhythm or a guitar in it as rock. And I think it's funny because there's like a mob of like anti-electronic music people that are like really mad. So like, all right, music. And then these bands that are clearly electronic influenced, they're not all of them are, but like more pop influenced, which is like evil apparently to this group. Like the fact that they have appropriated the rock genre will probably just drive people nuts. And if you're one of them, who cares? Did you want the bands you like to be beloved by all? Do you want Imagine Dragons fans to like Five Finger Death Punch? Why would you want that? Do you want them playing at the ball drop? I'm Ryan Seacrest. We're less than an hour away from the ball drop, and to bring us into the New Year cheer, we've got Five Finger Death Punch with their song American Kill Badass Shooting Guns Guy. Actually, I would really, that'd be awesome. I'd pay to see that. Put the fist in the air. The 5 fingers. That'd be awesome. So, alright, I'm wrong. Moral of the story. Okay, this isn't bad. I got the outer crust to get crunchier. It's still a little soft in the middle, but for what it is, there's a lot of flavor going on. It's kind of messy. Show your mouth a good time. This is no ordinary barbecue beef sandwich. This crave-worthy smokehouse Angus beef grilled cheese stacks juicy, tender slices of Angus beef smothered in Texas-style barbecue sauce on the thick, buttery bread for layers of meaty mouthfuls. Topped with caramelized onions, melted cheddar, like it's all caps, and smoked provolone. The smoky masterpiece just might be your new guilty pleasure. There is a lot of sexual tension going on in this description. I do not feel those things right now. It is good. It's actually really good. But this is not like a nice Southern styled barbecue joint. No, it's not. It's impossible. I dream of a day when you could throw something in a microwave and it comes out better than something off the grill or the oven or the stove. But that is not the market. Microwaves are for people like me who think 5 minutes is too long to wait for food. But I do have to hand it to Devour, because this is better than it had any right to be. You would look at that sandwich and say, there's no way that is going to taste good coming out of a microwave. And you're right. So throw it in the oven. I don't know how long you would do it in the oven, or like what temperature or what. So, but what's nice about Devour is, and every frozen meal is, everything's pre-cooked. So you're not going to die if you don't cook it all the way through, because they simply know their market. They know they can't trust me with uncooked meat. They know I'd die. There's no way I'd cook that right. And you like accidentally touch the side of it, and I don't know. I'm sure salmonella doesn't just spread that easily. I used to eat like butter sandwiches and just cheese melted on bread, or sometimes I'd even put bread in. I'd just eat that. Cheese, Kraft single, melted, microwave, burn it, have at it. Now, you're probably saying that's super gross and weird. It is. I don't do that anymore. But man, do I miss it. My spice tolerance is low. I'm kind of sweating, like just glistening a little bit. And that's embarrassing. Not embarrassing enough not to tell you. Yeah, we're good. You and I, we're good. So Devour Angus beef sandwich. I give you like a 3 out of 5. The sandwich I ate was a 3.5 out of 5. The Lean Cuisine one was not good. I'm sorry, Lean Cuisine, but stick to what you know, or do a couple more focus groups. I would love to sit in on a focus group where they feed you microwavable meals, and it's my job to critique them. So I'm sure they could use some help. Like, who's signing up to do that? I think I'm well-rounded enough where I eat other stuff. I eat meals. I might not cook them for myself, but I do try to go out of my way to try different restaurants. So I have that idea of what we're trying to move to with a microwavable meal. We're trying to make it taste like something that took time and preparation and attention to detail and commitment and drive to make, without having to do any of that. And that's hard. I think frozen meals it's a hard game to get into, be successful at, and the fact that we can even come close to comparing things, and the fact that everything that I've had by either brands have come out edible, that's amazing.